So man, it's your big brother K-Rino, man. As y'all can see by the title, the black male dress code. Dress code. And I don't mean dress code in terms of a specific wardrobe requirement as you go to an event or something like that. Even though the word requirement will be brought up a little bit later on. But I'm speaking in terms of an actual dress. Because more and more and more, and y'all have heard me talk about this in my music, y'all have heard me talk about it in interviews and on videos like this. More and more and more, we're starting to see an increase in famous black men putting on dresses. It's been going on for decades and decades. It's not a new thing, but it's becoming more prevalent and it's becoming more consistent in terms of us seeing it. And some people would chalk it up to just saying, oh man, you overreacting. This is not really nothing. Like I said, they've been doing this for forever and ever and ever. Comedians do it. They being funny. They just trying to get a laugh. But nah, I know that it's on the increase because, you're seeing more athletes do it now. You're seeing people who you would never expect to go down that road and put on a dress. And not to condemn those brothers, because I'm not in the business of condemning those brothers or sisters who may be acting out in a way that may not be beneficial for the whole of us. But we have to make sure that we don't make the mistake of being dismissive of the effects of things that we do. So when a black man puts on a dress, a famous black man puts on a dress, it's bigger than you just putting on a dress, bro. You have young brothers who look up to you. You have young brothers who are influenced and guided by not just what they see you do in your field, but they gravitate towards your words and they gravitate towards your ways. So now they're confused. Now they're disappointed. And now they are possibly in a situation where they say, okay, well, you know what? That's my guy. But do what he do. And that's not good for the future of black people, for black boys and black girls who will be directly affected by those types of moves and that type of influence. And some people might say, well, you know what, man, that's just them showing support and solidarity for the particular groups, man, and they're just showing their own uh, self-esteem, and that they're not insecure, that they can stand up and look. You can stand up and do all that without putting a dress on, man, because again, it's bigger than you. And there are many who believe, I'm one of them, that this is a rite of passage in a certain way in terms of either getting put on in those industries or remaining on or going to higher levels in those industries. For some reason, these um, CEOs and these hidden hand powers, they just get a kick out of putting a black man in a dress. It's something they like about that. Something that get them going when they it's a combination of things if you ask me. But they get a kick out of it. Your boy been around a while, man, and I can only imagine the disappointment and the shock and the confusion that I would feel if I ever saw Muhammad Ali wearing a dress. If I ever saw Jim Brown in a dress as I was growing up. Any of my heroes, if I saw um, Earl Campbell with a dress on, what that would do to me. Now, don't get me wrong, there have been a lot of great brothers that have put on dresses, or just none of my personal heroes. Thank God I've never seen that. Hope I never do. And it doesn't matter how much money they have. They could be $100, $200 million men, and somehow they are still persuaded to do that. I would think that at some point you would exercise a show of personal and internal power to say, nah, man, hey, the buck stops here. Yeah, look, y'all got him to do it. Y'all have got a bunch of people to do it. That's dried out. That's played out. I'm not putting it on. If y'all don't want me on the cover of the magazine standing as a man, then I can't be on it. If y'all don't want me to, if I can't host this award show without one of the wardrobe changes being me in a dress, I can't host it. Because there's an agenda for them to be seen like that by our young boys. Y'all want to chalk it up to conspiracy theory. I'm telling you the facts. They will use your own celebrity against you for the bigger picture. And people don't even understand that this is a form of population control. What? Man, how's a man in a dress a form of population control? Again, because what that does to impressionable young boys, some, not all, it could sway them into a lifestyle that they're not interested in young sisters no more, which separates them and removes any possibility of reproduction, thus depopulation, population control. Take it or leave it. So us as men, we got to take young boys under our wing and make them to understand that being a dominant male is what you were born to be. And not fall victim to the deceptive language that if you are standing as a man and you are speaking out as a man and speaking against things that go against your nature, don't let anybody tell you that masculinity is toxic. Don't let them tell you that. Don't feel like getting acceptance from these entities is worth something that you might regret doing later on. I've seen a lot of brothers who went down that road that were in the entertainment industry, and they regretted doing it. They wish they'd never done it. But it's on file, it's on record now, it's in visuals now, and there's no way that they can erase that. So be mindful of our future when you make a decision to do something for some money or for a position. There are many things in life that we can look at and say, well, I can't do this because it's going to affect my family. It's going to affect my sister, my brother. It's going to affect the team. If I'm on a particular team in a particular field, we got to always be focused on the whole, on the totality of us. Because we got enough things that we fighting against that's trying to wipe us out already. So don't succumb to the pressure. And even if you're not feeling pressure, oh man, I ain't under no pressure. I just wanted to show that I could be mindful, man. These designers that can say, well, this is a man purse. This is a man dress. It's a kilt. See, they wear these in Scotland, and it's a kilt. This is made for a man. You know, these sandals, man. Some of these sandals that I see these dudes wearing, man, are ridiculous, man. And all they got to do, it's the same thing. It's designed It's feminine. But all they got to do is say, this is the man version of it. And this is the man version. This is the man. They made a man bra. Come on, man. All right, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. Y'all leave y'all comments below. And I'll catch y'all with another one real soon. Peace.